Alright, hey, I see you. See my buddy Phineas, and then his buddy Burb. Yeah, I got a couple of them, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz also. Today is February 15th, 2012, and it is kind of early for me to actually be doing a vlog, because it's only like 10 something in the morning, and usually I am asleep right now, but I did not work last night, and I don't work tonight, so I figured I'd do a vlog, go ahead and get it over with. Okay, so, a couple things I want to talk about today. First thing, so I don't forget, is that My Needy Nation, if you've watched my previous videos from a while ago, especially just a little bit before Christmas time, you know a little something about My Needy Nation. It's a little website that I had started, and myself and my wife took up some donations, and we gave a family a surprise for Christmas. So if you want to see that video, I will sometime today I'll put a link down in the description here in the doobly-doo for you to go and see that video of that family receiving their surprise. So we did that, and we took up some donations and all, like I said, and since then we've had some small donations, so we do have a pretty small fund available right now to do something for someone else, but it's not as much as I would like, and it's not something that is really going to have a bigger impact. Of course it'll have some impact for somebody, but I had a dream last night actually that in which I was talking to my wife and told her that we needed to start planning something for My Needy Nation to do something for somebody. You know, whether it's a couple months out, and it doesn't have to be for any specific holiday or anything like that, or it could be for one of the lesser known holidays, just because. But that's mainly the reason that we've done this, is just because we don't want anything back out of it. We just want to do something unexpected for someone that we don't even know. You know, I guess it could be for somebody that we know, but then maybe that would look unfair if it was a family member or a friend, like we're trying to gain something ourselves or whatever. But what we did last time was we gave a family that we didn't know. It was someone that my mother-in-law knew through work, but my wife and I didn't know her or kids or anything like that. So I'm not sure exactly when we would want to do this, and I haven't even mentioned it to my wife because she's at work today, and of course I just had the dream tonight. So I'm not one that thinks that dreams are, you know, come to fruition all the time and psychic and all that sort of stuff, but I think there's something there, and it's kind of a prompting saying that, you know, it'd be a good idea to start thinking of, you know, something to do. So we could use some ideas about what could we do next. So we will be hopefully getting some kind of donations in the fund, and of course we use our own money to help with whatever it is we do, and we put quite a bit of time and effort and financial backing into it, however you want to say that. We don't have a lot of money to just, you know, throw out there and do that, but what we can do, we do and will do. So what do you think we should do for someone? Should it just be based on the person and their needs? Like we should do a little recon and find out from their friends, or find someone who finds someone who finds someone, and see, are they having a hard time with something right now? Is there something that we can do unexpectedly that would really help them out? And what would that be? Maybe find somebody who is having a hard time paying their rent, or having a hard time getting their car fixed, or I don't know, something. So if you think of any ideas, just something random that we could do for somebody, you know, it can be something that costs like thousands of dollars. Of course, we don't have anywhere near that, but we do have a small amount right now. And if you know anyone who would like to be involved in something like that, then let them know. MyNeedyNation.com. Of course, there'll be a link in the doobly-doo, and you can go there. And of course, there's a donate tab at the top. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing I was wanting to talk about was my main channel, the Bjorn Theory, which I have not done a video for yet. I was thinking about possibly doing that today. It does take a good bit of time, even though it's not the high professional quality with HD cameras and all that sort of stuff. I do have a camcorder that I use on a tripod and things like that whenever I do these videos, but for the Bjorn Theory, I still need to do the TIA video. It's not going to be extremely in-depth with, all of the pathophysiology and treatments and everything else, but I will go in, I will talk to what the doctors look for, what the nurses look for, what you should look for, and basically the similarities between a TIA and a CVA, what to expect, how long they may or may not last as far as the signs and symptoms of it, and what may be done actually in the hospital if you go to the hospital, which you really should. But I'll talk about some of those things, and a few of the things that may cause them. I'll put links in the doobly-doo to that video on the main channel, so you can go and actually get more in-depth, credible information from the National Institutes of Health, probably the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, that is, and maybe some others, depending if I find some other really good sites. But those are the main two that I go to. Government sites, they are well funded, and it is well researched and all that, so it's credible. So those are the main things I was going to talk about. So I need to do an intro video for the Bjorn Theory, and I need to do that TIA video for the Bjorn Theory. They're not going to be really long videos, of course they don't need to be because then it'll lose your attention and everything else, but I will do my best with those to make sure that it is important information, good content, things like that. And then let me know what other topics I should cover on that, or on that channel. Anyways, it doesn't have to be medical related. That's just what I do for a living. It can be on knots, because I do have a book on knot tying for like common everyday knot things, how to anchor stuff down, all that sort of stuff. I have all kinds of things. Greg Shorthand. I have some pretty random stuff. Let's see some of the random stuff that I have up here. I have a book on blogging, Ning, YouTube, speed reading, coding, cracking codes, and cryptograms. Twitter, so you can see Intro to Philosophy, Curious Advice, logic puzzles. Maybe we could do some logic puzzles, see if you guys can figure those out. Of course, I have lots of writing books that go along with that, and then I have lots of medical books. There's my Greg Shorthand book, and the Everyday Knots book, if I'm even zooming in on that right. Where's the camera on this thing? Oh, okay, it's over there. Maybe you can see it, I don't know. And then, of course, I have some German, Harry Potter, all that sort of stuff, buckyballs. So all kinds of things. I keep, just weird books. I like interesting, weird books like that. Okay, so I've gone over 8 minutes. Man, these vlogs lately have been a bit longer. I don't know, maybe that's not such a good thing. Maybe they should be like 3 or 4 minutes. But I talked about what I want to talk about. I will try. I'm not going to promise, because I am a very bad procrastinator. So, I have that disease. I'm going to let you go for now. I will put a link for the Bjorn Theory down in the doobly-doo, and hopefully I will have a video up today for the Bjorn Theory. Alright, so I will talk to you all there.